Alright, with this cool music, we're back. We have 7 points. Oh, an encyclopedia. Right. We also have more stuff in our bag now. What are we talking about? A notebook. Joyce's info into lynching. Something else to tell you, but you have to present her with your badge, or you could do her a favor. Right. What
Hey,
is this?
psst,
Look around.
psst. Hey, you.
Me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again.
Communism,
You've
huh?
built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner.
Good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism.
Communism.
Word on the
Great.
street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by human beings. Is that right?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie,
Did I
eat
say that?
the rich,
I didn't say that.
sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I haven't said anything like that.
Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
That's a bad thing though.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What is this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Great.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
I am amazing, but communism never works, man.
You
Great.
against the atom,
Against the
the
atom.
charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
I doubt that.
Now get to work, comrade.
Roll up your sleeves and start. You know what? F it. Start building
Oh
communism.
yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? Didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Few million eggs. Roll up your sleeves up. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. Thought gained. Mazovian socio-economics. Sure. Well, let's talk to this guy first. The written voice is hushed. How did he hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh, we're her henchmen now?
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Amazing.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we're on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
So we should investigate still.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her.
Okay.
We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Okay, the company must have more years on the ground. She could have known about my condition.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to that. She's a professional, after to me.
Okay, so she didn't know, he's saying. We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
I'm pretty sure it's in my damn jacket. I don't know why I can't search for it in there. They said something was in the pocket, right?
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
So it
You
is.
could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Alright, well, let's get back to her then. Right, just to
You're
talk to her.
back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
She pats her wet raincoat. Neither do I. Pat your similarly wet cloak.
Very rugged.
She
Good
nods in
choice.
approval.
Now, I suspect you had questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day. Am I right?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Someone's doing drug trafficking, okay.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials are coming from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
So it's just coming in here, okay.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Okay, so they only transport it. And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still,
She raises her bony finger.
every chain has its weak link.
So it does.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
That's when I catch them, okay.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
So they are.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now.
Indeed.
Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Company secrets, huh?
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Okay, well, why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
I've heard about that.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Okay.
Well,
She smiles
your
and
chance,
points towards
officers.
the roundabout. Here's a chance, alright. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
no. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
I get it, drugs. Makes sense. We don't want drugs.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Where the drugs come from?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, and what proof do we have the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
That is true.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
That's pretty bad.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, The contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men.
That is
The
also
local
true.
businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We've already had some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Lynching and the drugs?
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
Maybe they sent someone to investigate at night and they caught him, trying to catch them with drugs.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Alright. Okay, I made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the driver, see what it yields.
Excellent.
She takes a
According
long
to
sip of
my
tea.
reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Alright, sure.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
That's good, yeah.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality.
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case.
Indeed.
An experimental side case.
I am conducting a personal investigation into the world and find myself in. It's related to the medical episode. I have trouble remembering in the most basic terms. Give me the lowdown. Yeah, I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
My theory is that this inquiry into the nature of reality will ultimately converge with our murder investigation. They are actually one and the same. Maybe.
Are they now?
The turn of cocks an eyebrow.
A deep synthesis.
She nods.
I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead. Ask.
Let us ask.
Alright, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
RCM authority actually comes from coalition. RCM uses unjacketed ammo. RCM Kim debrief done. What is reach for something fundamental? Okay, we'll start with where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby.
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I am a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
I guess so.
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Alright, and what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol,
She looks around, her green raincoat.
a
flapping
very
in the
small
wind.
district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
Okay, we knew all this.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed.
She closes her eyes.
There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Apparently, it's a super secret insect as well. You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
So are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Insulindic, alright.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
Okay, and what's the name of the island?
Caillou, as you already know.
She looks at the waters.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
Great kind.
What makes it great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Resolve history. Okay, who built the city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat. depending on your creed.
When was River Shore built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Okay, so it's not that old. 380 years. Alright. And when and why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
Another revolution?
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue.
She smiles.
It's where the money is.
Alright, so we are in an unimportant part of an important place. Center of the world, on the periphery, basically nobody's. We're in an unimportant part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so.
Hmm.
Martinez is about...
She points across the water where the skyscraper is.
A collection of tall ghosts behind the water vapor, light reflected off their glass windows.
There?
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Up to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand.
Mm-hmm.
The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
Really?
There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
Slowly.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
Yeah.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask,
He turns to
about
you.
even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
I guess so.
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Yeah,
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Yeah. That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else? That's
Tattoos?
the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Why? How is you looking at a photo tied to the lynching?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Alright, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Sure. Alright. I mean, we've got Kuno's dad, I guess, over here.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
The hallway echoes with a crackle. But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Great.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we are real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats dutifully.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Knock
The
again.
door rattles again, but this time
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
Good.
from within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
The hallway echoes with a crackle. Please let me inside. It's cold out here.
No. I already
Okay, well, she's
told
not going
you.
to.
I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Alright, alright. I mean, I know where it is. But I thought it was locked. Yeah, here it is.
There must be another way into the building.
Yeah, is this? This is the other way. Can I do something with
Just
this?
an ordinary wall. Nothing to
Cindy's
see
artistic impulses are infectious. Okay.
here. Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why
Alright.
must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by? We have business to attend to.
Alright, alright. I mean, it's blank, which is kind of weird, I guess. In a way. Alright, oh. Can grab the trash. Oh, we haven't been down here, I guess. What's this? Distant squall of seabirds. Yeah, but we are near the coast. Ooh, $2.34. That's good. That's enough money to pay for my room, I think. What was this? A splatter of bullet holes line the wall. Well, that's not good. Someone shot this place up, you mean? Alright,
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
wait, why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed
Do
to?
something important?
Yeah.
Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
I guess I can admire
This
it.
is a Caprice Canema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series.
So it's a good car?
With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Canema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
Won't it roll over in the first sharp
The
corner?
high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin,
Alright.
feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Canema effectively a mobile power plant.
This tech talk is rubbing me the right way.
Due to a quite steep price tag, it is very unusual to see one in police livery.
This machine really puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing there? Point to the engine.
130.
Horsepower, nice.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR18 GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
That's what rub your chin. A 7-liter V12?
7.2.
7.2.
Supercharged.
The winner is trying to suppress a smile unsuccessfully. A fine machine, doesn't hand over the smooth metal surface.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
There's gentleness in the Dern's voice as his eyes run over the vehicle's contours.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
Yeah, probably not. It's still a police car.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If you ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together.
Maybe.
Yeah. He'll press the apologetic smile and
Yes,
nods.
definitely maybe.
Maybe.
And means no.
No, alright, let's move. Hey, lorry driver man.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back.
Way back, huh?
Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Folds his hands behind his back and behind his head and leans over.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Do you finance those other addictions with drug trafficking? Then you study them trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs at Terminal B. I need to get high and I'm looking for a dealer. Yeah.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
Nah.
Entrapment. is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
What? No, of course not.
Then
yeah.
what's your deal here?
Oh, great. I gotta tell him? Let me straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Is it you?
Not me, man.
Not
No
you?
way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, why are you still hanging around then?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Singing?
A rhymesmith? This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence and way of speaking.
And who do you think could be conducting a drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
Great.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Hit him with your best verse? Yeah. Right.
Your best
Oh, God.
verse?
Oh
You
my
don't
god.
even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's
Great.
brutal, man. But you know, time will...
Time will.
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy, these are my rhymes. Listen, continue. She effed me till I bled.
That's,
Heal this up.
In the name of God, what are you doing?
It's not real, guys. It's not my actual thoughts. It's a poem.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but...
I will never be the same again. She's always there. F the case. F everything. Total doom.
Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks,
Doesn't know
man.
what to say.
He's
Great.
not lying. He liked the end.
You like the end.
Yes. And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Empathy. Try it.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
I'm okay, man.
Maybe the full-on direct approach was...
Yeah, that's all for now. What have we got in my bag? You keep showing me go to the bag, but there's nothing here. Whatever, man. So someone's around here doing smuggling drugs. And we need to find them. Oh, we got this statue here. That's cool, I guess.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is
A
this?
silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer,
Squanderer,
the
huh?
greatest
Nice.
of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Wait, so you're an opulent to squanderer to insane.
As
Nice.
you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What indentations? What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
People didn't like him, huh?
Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, someone has shot the king. Point to the indentation.
Okay. I
cleans his
can
glasses while
see
looking
it,
up.
but I take your word for it.
Okay, what do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Political. It's a king and he's shot.
Why not?
Yeah.
What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here,
Yeah.
and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
He takes a note in his notebook.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
What did this king do? Heard crater story from Rene. Okay.
Even by the standards
Oh my
of the
God.
Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers. the suzerain of Revachol.
Okay, wasted all the money.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Sounds like a good waste of money.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But
Yeah.
wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
What now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Great. So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
It's a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Great. So he was a drug addict, wasting money. I see. Where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinaise was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
And who restored the monument?
Some years ago,
Yeah,
a
we
group
know.
of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Great. Nice irony.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Such a bad idea.
People in
Yeah.
Martinaise tend to agree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Yeah, they're just doing like a joke.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
It's just a
Not
statue.
that he ever did in life either.
Alright. You have so many more thoughts. 15th Indo tribe, socio-economist. James Wu, digitalization. What? Rebel shots for administered region, Lake Kalu, the Industrial Ocean Coalition. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on a fridge. If you got company world games, you can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corner, see if they peel loose. Most important of all the thoughts, the one truly must complete. Alright, then do it then. Get James Wu deserialization to it. Okay, we have more crates here. Grab something from it. It's just money, take it. What about this lorry? This probably has something good. Oh, it's got white tank top. Physical instrument. We get +1 logic, or we can use this. Tank top, gym vest, reeking of sweat. This sleeveless shirt is the best if you're not afraid to show off your masculine upper body and hairy chest. Well, I am afraid to show it off actually. Ruins full of snow, no one lives here anymore. Alright. And they can't just find the drugs because they're not just gonna be out in the open. Yeah, but maybe this guy will tell me about the drugs.
The small, wrinkled woman does
alright.
not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Pale driver.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Okay, let's not be rude. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Well, I try. Snap your fingers in front of her face.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you jolted her back to reality. I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I
Besides,
remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
she adds with contempt. Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have the small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Where else would you be then?
Back in Methka, during the time of the revolution,
The smile returns to her
the
face.
sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buendero.
Okay,
Until
sure.
you came along, that is.
The look gives you accusatory. Who is Gabriel, whatever his name?
This is Gabriel Buendero.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame. Take a look.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Maybe if I talked to her about her past, she'll maybe tell me about the drugs.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen,
Great.
and schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
She leans back, savoring the word she'd conjured up.
In all likelihood, it's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were younger.
Someone was.
She nods, although the meaning is not very clear. Someone, are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy.
She gets gruff
What
suddenly.
difference does it make if it's me or not?
Great.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters.
I guess.
Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know?
She looks around.
All of this.
They are coming.
All of what? The world. The present.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, man.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow as she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Methk, it was a golden age.
Sure.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory.
So it's big.
It's a petrostate, a constitutional monarchy, and, as of recently, an outcast due to its tilt to the far right.
Okay, I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks on the dashboard. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
I mean, I guess. But what are you really hauling? Yeah.
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago.
She smiles a
Besides,
careless smile.
I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
What if the cargo is
Then
contraband?
it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Okay, another movie star, I
Bad
guess.
Hand, Hermenegildos's bad hand, strangled 300 people.
Oh, great.
What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
I still don't really understand this whole Bodiero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero,
Oh, yeah,
you
there.
need to listen to On the Western Plain.
The song?
A boyadero, boya for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. People like Manana at the gates have turned it into an ideology of sorts.
Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
I'm guessing that doesn't happen?
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
But he doesn't agree.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going.
So the Boyadero strangles his beloved
Oh,
and
great.
throws her body in the
Oh,
magnet.
okay.
Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought the song was going, yeah.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She
Great.
didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
Amazing. So he was right in this case. He was right. That seems stupid. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
No, but she could be carrying drugs.
So he doesn't think she's the smuggler.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Wait, why is that, Lieutenant?
Nothing. I just don't think she's connected to anything.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case. But connected to this woman tuning out like that.
So should you have a lorry if you get like that?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm one of the best camioners around. I drive routes no one else will.
What routes?
The Monosov's Land, Udashnaya Zemlya, the Western Plain,
She nods and closes her eyes again, letting her mind submerge.
the Transcatolia Magistral, U41A, Adestradas du Mirador,
Oh, great.
all the good ones, the deep trenches, where the bluebirds fly.
She opens her eyes and shudders. I'm still an expert in blacking out. You should take better care of yourself, yeah.
You're right, Loman. I'm the one who should take my health more seriously. Thank you for looking out for me.
Great.
A correct appraisal. You're quite shabby.
Is that all you woke me up to say?
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes, there is a protagonista
She just
and
the
an
intersection.
adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
What are you talking about?
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest.
Talking about politics?
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
That's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Ever have said me, place a finger on the side of your nose and tap twice. What is it that you're hauling exactly?
You're man, Loman. What of it?
Okay, put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs to Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably
Maybe.
not.
Yeah.
Makes no difference to me either way.
You said you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be drugs?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad, the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Loman?
They don't know, that's why I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Loman, obviously.
If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. It's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
She squints across the
Also,
square.
he's the only one I can see from here.
Does he drive off every night?
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I don't care about that.
Diamonds are good for you, Loman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, why are you still waiting here?
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
Alright, she's just lost in the past.
I think we're done here, no?
He closes his notebook to stress it. Alright, thank
Yes,
you.
go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Her voice trails off. Alright, she's back in her memories. So I guess I have to come here at night or something. I want to find out who's doing some drug trafficking. Unless this is something. Volkswagen Humanox covers the truck. Alright, so I guess not. Oh, wait. There is a motor here. I can see. Foreign car kept in good condition. Really? And who would keep a foreign car in good condition here? I guess I am at the strike now. Bro, pick up the trash.
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever. An oldie, but a goldie.
Who drives these?
Not many people outside of Grad, and Revachol West too, it appears.
Hey Kim, check this out.
A Stash Raiko KK2. That's a classic model. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time.
Hold on, maybe I can impress him. Do I know what happened last time?
No, only that the motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zemsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the stars Raiko.
Let me guess what happened last time. Blue and white are the colors of Zimnis. Someone painted it, got a Zimnis mad, and boom, murder happened.
That's, well, yes, exactly
True?
it,
Alright.
more or less. Except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
That's pretty bad.
They said it was an honor killing, Hussar style. The James community protested the trial, flying the colors.
He shakes his head.
5,000 came to protest.
Correction, 4,395, the fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol.
I hate to correct you, Kim, but only 4,395 people were on the protest.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word.
And who are the Sims community?
People we are paid to protect. Let's leave it at that.
Alright, and what they sentenced the killers to?
4 years for murder in reunion.
Really? That's it?
The perps were remorseful. Their sorry knocked 8 years off the sentence. That's the system.
It's a pretty broken
The
system.
prisons in the greater Revachol industrial harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
Kim, could the hanged man have been the driver of this car?
Could it be another Stajrajko murder? Honestly,
no.
that just doesn't seem like the type of vehicle our dead guy would drive. So my initial guess is the two are not related.
Interesting. Before we proceed, I've got an opinion on this paint job.
Yes, detective?
I think it looks better brown and black.
Okay. I'm not going to honor kill anyone over this. But I've seen it blue and white. It's much better that way.
Okay, if you say so. This looks pretty cool though. No. Let me grab this. God damn it. Alright, this thing is screwed, man. I think when we're back at the protest. Alright. What? 3 Ts, how idiomatic. What is even this? Red chest can well, failed white chest can be retried by increasing relevant skill. We know this. What the hell is going on here? Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Yellow roses, that's another. Tulips too. Okay, who are you?
Welcome to Frit.
Frit.
Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Children's Fair magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
She shrugs. And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
And why is it written with 3 Ts?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier.
Choose on the comment
doesn't.
discussed. It doesn't, alright.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Great. What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry flavored bubblegum and nods.
Yeah, girls kiss. No problem.
Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts on the magazine. Does the Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Burning in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Yeah.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
So it's not the warehouse. She turns back to the magazine without waiting for you to respond. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but... I haven't seen it, so
Do you know the man who died?
not really.
Not really. Does that mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
Alright. How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
Great. And what do you think happened?
I don't know.
She doesn't know anything.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
She scratches her nose. Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or...
Or-
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
Yes, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
I mean, sure, I guess I didn't know you were 15. You did look older. What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit
No, I mean, where are we on a larger scale?
as mankind or as a nation or...
Or
What will her essay prompt be?
as a mankind.
in a good place.
A good place. She rubs her face thinking.
I mean, science is doing great, and this radio computer thing seems to be kind of big. I don't know.
She shrugs, then folds her magazine back. What time is
I
it?
don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
I guess.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
What is a revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demand democracy.
What about the one we had here in Revachol?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. At history, I mean.
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government?
It's our government.
Or do you mean something else?
She doesn't know anything, huh?
Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
She taps the magazine on the counter. I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
Cool. She seems happy to return. Alright, leave. What's this?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a
Raincoats?
low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
I guess it's groceries, but they also sell like branded stuff. Okay.
The packages are small,
Steal a
discreet,
raincoat.
sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
It's a red check, so let's not. What's that? Point to the raincoat.
What is what? It's a raincoat.
The girl leans over to the counter to see what you're referring to.
If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
She taps on the glass counter. The raincoats patiently await your purchase.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
Yeah, I don't want to steal it anyway. What the hell is this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Insert your bottles.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Okay, was it 20? That is how much I needed?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Okay, well, I can't use it then. Let's not ask.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
That's I can buy medicine.
Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Hypnogamma. Plus 3 morale. Plus 1 morale. Plus 3 health. Plus 1 health. Okay. What do these products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
She doesn't know.
Nosafed heals plus 1 health.
No great tutorial.
Duramine heals plus 3 health. Magnesium heals plus 1 morale. Hypnogamma heals plus 3 morale.
Who is Saint Baptiste?
Saint Baptiste.
Saint Baptiste.
You know,
Should not
the
study the cabinet.
pharmaceuticals company.
Yeah.
Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste. That one. There.
There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history. As far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Alright, we leave. What the hell is over there?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Should she really be selling this stuff if she's underage?
The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
Great.
There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Not right now. I'm not interested. We'll leave now. This is just a department store. Nothing really there. I can steal a raincoat, I guess, if I want to. But not much else. Who the hell are you?
Welcome to
Racist lorry
Rivachol.
driver. Announces the rotund van. The remark is an address to lieutenant. Why are you racing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Alright.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
Okay, you feel guilty? That's good.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Yeah. Don't be
Silence.
racist.
The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I've got your back. But I think we all have learned something here, smart lorryman. Yeah.
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lorryman shakes his head with indignation.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Oh yes, probably his damn mug. Then he has access to the thing as well. I found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
He stares at the yellow man mug, then slowly he explodes. Is it yours?
God man. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
It's not his, alright.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Sorting of races, huh? Spits on the ground, racism.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're racist. Makes sense. You're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
It's been proved, huh?
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design.
He glances at the
So,
lieutenant.
naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, what else have you thought of?
So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. They stop competing for resources.
Yeah, what's the problem with that then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other
Great.
introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Great, so he's super racist.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any mojitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
Say nothing. Yeah.
Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace?
Oh, great.
You might end up with a new subrace, with unknown characteristics,
And that's
leading
bad,
to
huh?
extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Okay, sure, whatever. I'd rather talk about something else.
Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
You sound like a bad person.
Lieutenant Kisaragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe.
You just has to do the
But
lorry.
this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples, huh?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
You're a lorryman, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Okay, you smell of booze and cigarettes. What's different about narcotics?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara.
Oh, you're racist.
They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
Okay, so you probably don't do it.
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Well, someone is.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most of the tours have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Ass cancer, huh? Really?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Alright.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
Okay, if you were the bowling in rags, how do you know it was the kips who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that it's the kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
So you're just being racist again. If it's not you, then who's running drugs for Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Who's that?
He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find him?
Just follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
The lorryman lets out a raspy croak at his own sense of humor.
Yes, yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too
Right.
bad.
More respect.
Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just Watch yourselves.
Okay, so another lorry
His
driver.
tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
Great.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Yeah, we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
He grins, content with himself. Alright, we're done for. Okay, so this guy is just extremely racist. But let's talk to the last lorry driver, because until now we don't know what's going on. So, aha, right here. I wasn't here last time. You let me pick shit up, my man. We'll talk to this guy.
You see a Cimarron
Sing,
street
alright.
vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin.
Hello?
The name Sealang is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Okay.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. Okay. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
He makes both
Bang,
hands
bang, bang, bang.
into a finger pistol and fires a few finger bullets into the air. This guy's supposed to be Indian, I guess, huh?
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out. Bang bang.
Don't shoot, officer. Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
It's a shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
He nods with his shabby wares. Just kidding. I'm really here to shake you down for some answers to official police questions.
Then fire away, officer.
He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on, getting comfortable. First, we'll give you some money. Where are you from, Shilling?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Cimarron Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Sorry, I meant to say that. I meant to say you're from Seaguy.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories.
Oh, definitely.
It's
this is
super
Indian.
nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other peoples and cultures.
That's so cool, officer. Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur by buying some pens and glasses?
So, Sealing, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
Alright.
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty,
Mwah.
tasty drugs.
Oh, God. I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
He smiles.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
I actually don't like drugs.
That's cool. Especially after you already said you're into them. All the coolest detectives in the movies do drugs. And are very conflicted about it. Still, no drugs here.
He smiles. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But
He points to the goods.
I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire.
Yeah.
Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorryman. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
He's a hater.
So
Well,
you
yes.
admit you're a lorry driver?
You did lie to us.
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little.
A little.
But
Huh?
that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Spiritism. Great. So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Okay, stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Really? You did just lie.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Okay.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Okay, if you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff. That's a risk, I guess, to say. Because the employer could just know he's doing it. It wasn't some drug crowd, you know who they are, tell me now.
Shush, please.
He looks around
There's
Lois's
bad
voice.
people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
To be a street vendor?
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay?
She,
The
huh?
other drivers call her the lady driver. You're
Oh.
better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her,
He shakes his head.
she's no lady.
Really?
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Oh, yeah. Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Dazed out, strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
Uh-huh.
He's not ruling her out.
Okay, who are the other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Uh-huh.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
He points north.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Sure. Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I can ask him for some cash, but you know what? I'll look around. Alright, be ready. Grab it. Everything is good here. Okay, we'll talk about these clothes.
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Hey, what are you just selling shit on the
Don't
street,
be
huh?
shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Save the economy. What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving?
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought. We've got to keep the flow of goods moving.
We just want more money, huh?
Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
It's just nature. Powerful economies expand, weak economies go extinct.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You've got to think about the consequences.
Browse to the box.
You find your hands deep in
the hell happened
tattered
to the
and
lights? All these
faded
things are gone.
garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Great.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand, buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Great. Composure. Medium 10. Find something worth salvaging on the pile of rags. Let's see.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces.
Obviously, it's not really branded.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
+1 composure, -1 shivers. Alright, we don't want that right now. What about here?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, Slaves, basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Inspect the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
A good pair of shoes.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
50, huh?
Only? That's madness. Found ultra. Wear the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
+1 reaction speed, +1 hand-eye coordination, -1 encyclopedia. Okay. Inspect
These
the
once
speakers.
respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
So it was donated, huh?
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
But I already look at the sneakers.
Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market.
Can't I just buy the sad conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
But I need some speakers.
Well, if you want them,
He pauses for a moment, calculating.
but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
They are sneakers.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Great.
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first.
I don't want any sneakers right now. They're not even really that good.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Try them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Alright, give me a second. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, they don't fit. It's bad glasses.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically
Sure.
made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
No.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
I could still buy them.
You are definitely not buying those.
Gently removes the glass from my face. You're right, I'm too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
+1 shades of self-destruction. +1 electrochemistry, -1 logic. We'll rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Great, and it's sunglasses. Amazing.
Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
Great.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very
sure.
cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Concept formidable. Try again. Maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box.
No
Nope.
luck. All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Great.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals.
The street vendor
Bang,
makes a
bang.
bang bang sound.
And all for a mere 6 real.
It's even worse.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
Really? Cellophone visor. Kim, are firefight something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
He says, looking up from his browsing.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
Ugly glove. This gives you +1 perception. Nah, I'm gonna leave for now. I don't really want to buy anything from you. Right, the trash can here we can actually. Alright, we actually grabbed stuff from it. Hopefully that removes the curse of ungrabbing that I've got apparently. Yeah, okay, that did it. Okay, right, you know what? We'll end up in the pawn shop. Because there were a couple of things I didn't actually see here. So, this stuff, yeah.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you.
Muscled
a giant
man.
sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Heimdall burning.
Sniff the shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Second hand.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Great.
Sniffing is okay. But please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
That's the Rad Man from Heimdall t-shirt you've got there.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
You must be a serious man from Heimdall fan. What?
A fan? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I do think the Heimdall saga is an integral part of our shared reality.
But there's a bunch of books about this, yeah.
Most people don't think that the man from Heimdall really existed, but they're wrong.
What do you mean the man from Heimdall was real?
I mean, even if the man from Heimdall didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
It's simple.
Okay.
Sounds incredulous.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect.
Because the books are there, he really exists now?
Besides, I've been to Kotla, though not quite as far north as the Heimdall, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
It's for the best, because Heimdall is not a real place, and thus he could not have gone there.
That's good then.
His theory isn't exactly incoherent, but its logic does suggest some unusual neural activity. Interesting.
How much are you selling this t-shirt for?
2 real.
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you just give it to me for free then?
But why?
Perhaps I could repay you some other way.
I deal in goods, not services.
I'm gonna buy the t-shirt. -2 authority. +1 physical instrument, +1 shivers. Now we'll leave. Why is this yellow?
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with antlers and immense Zweihanders.
No. We let go. Have I seen all this?
Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
They took years run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
So someone just stole the
This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Stolen?
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
To be altered, huh?
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
He leans since the pawnbroker doesn't hear him.
You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
He pauses, studying the light. How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Even taking into account the risk of operating the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring. But the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
I want that streetlight. That seems extremely dumb. We're not gonna do that. What the hell is wrong with this? Why does it keep showing up as there's something to do, but there's nothing to do? I don't know what's wrong with it. We already saw this
The
stuff.
boomboxes wait on the shelves, and your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Nope, don't want it. What about you?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Nope, why about the businesses? Goodbye. And then there is
You see
this
rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trip.
interfacing. Alright, we just leave. Nothing really going on there. T-shirt and then a light for 700 real, which I guess you can grab if you're dumb. Hey, but lots of plastic. Don't really know where to sell this plastic, but you know, maybe somewhere. Haven't really gotten that much done today, huh? Like really, not a lot at all. What does this say? Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. Hey, racist man. Anything else to say?
Looking for something?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Face up. Where's the daily driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First, you knew Shitting didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job.
The
You should
lorryman's
be
job.
thankful
Great.
for the tip.
Why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Evashel West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? You?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Right.
Yeah, him.
Cross your arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Peones?
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Are you one of them?
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM.
He gets closer to him.
Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Alright, say nothing.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
Oh, so he's suggesting VR peons, alright.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
Now he's getting into it. Yeah.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carters Guild.
Really?
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Ooh.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. Sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it. It won't be
No,
easy to
what the
break
hell? Make him tell you what he knows. 42%. Come on, Kim's bluff.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Oh my god. Formidable 13, total 11, Half-Light 3, 2 plus 2, 6, modifiers plus 2, not enough. Alright, great. Why don't you and me take a step outside for a little talk?
What? What do you think we're doing right now, runt? We're outside, talking.
Damn it, I meant, do you want to find some is private too? No shit.
There's some kind of homo thing?
No, of course not. Just tell me what you know.
Make me, runt.
It blows a cloud of smoke right in front of your face.
We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady driver. Let's go.
God damn
Or
it.
you could look around, find this guy's cabin, check all the lorries. It's scary when cops are snooping in your things, no?
We're done for now. Running out of morale healing stuff, man. We checked all the lorries though, there's nothing there. Right? Didn't we? Oh, we can zoom out quite a bit. Alright, that's good. Yo, who's the lady driver?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
I heard one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't know. I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. Why? Do you know something? What is it?
I was hoping it isn't going to be her.
Hmm?
All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
From me too, huh? Who is she to
A
you?
friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Okay, so colored hair.
Then she may have dyed it again.
I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
It's true. We would have caught a lie. But a kind heart is tricky. Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
And when did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That it is.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation.
Shakes his head.
The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that.
Yeah.
We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Believe us. You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her.
The darkness, huh?
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not?
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now.
Okay.
But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
Okay, so she has some mental problems. That's fine. When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
Great.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
Yeah, I need intimidation.
The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out.
Confidence is forced, Tommy. So you're alright with others ratting her out? You just don't want your hands dirty?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. Yeah,
You're
try
not going to
that.
put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Fine, I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
That's all for now. Stop saying my bag has stuff. It doesn't have any stuff. Or can I check my jacket? No, I cannot. Well, then stop telling me. Oh, it's one of these. That much we know already. Unfortunately, we can't just do a thorough check of every single one. Run to this lady, talk to
The
her.
woman is still hunched over the railing. her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Snap your fingers.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Herife.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs.
Oh, great.
It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Great.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Then who's the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
You said you were scared of people who knew you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
You've changed a lot, huh? You said long haul, that's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
3 rounds along as we do track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
Songs.
In the background, a quiet song seeps from her cabin into the air. You don't hear any vocals.
Well, that's all I need to know, thanks.
Oh, sim.
The woman says that your mind elsewhere on the matters. Thank you, alright. So she's not it. I guess the racist guy knows, but won't say. $0.60 for sure. Bottle. Can't take it right now.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
I should really end the episode, huh? Probably. What kind of stickers and
The
insignia?
driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
It's that guy's thing?
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crown with wavy rays.
I'm already tired, great.
It is a seal of Royalist era Revachol.
Okay, what about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
There are nods towards a racist lorry driver. You think lorry belongs to the tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
Alright, so he's nervous now. Let's talk to him one last time, see if we can get some stuff out of him.
Looking for something?
Lorry half recognizes it. Kim's bluff saw you snooping in his cabin. Come
Men
on,
like
yeah.
this only respect two things, strength and fear.
Show me her lorry right effing now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it? Oh, you grabbed
Fuck
him.
you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
Uh-huh.
There, his voice grows smaller as yours.
Told Madre, I've been to your effing lorry. I know where it is. Point to it. I'm gonna burn it down. You hear
Look,
me?
fuck you, man.
It has
It's
to
a
be
lorry
yours.
down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Green one. Alright.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Where exactly is the lorry?
Past the monument. Down there.
He waves south.
The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Alright.
A small temple by the monument. Green.
It turns to you.
Let's get into that lorry.
Right, I'm going. Small tempo, green tempo, alright. Come on, sprint, sprint, sprint. Small green, this one, alright. We got it.
This green found, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
So there didn't pics inside. Alright, well, you know what? I'll do this one next time. See you all in the next one. Let's quickly save. And see you all.